All right, how's that? All righty. Namaste, everybody. Namaste. Welcome to Wednesday night wind down. I am Kim Michelle, and today we're going to start seated. So we're going to ground ourselves, and we'll start in easy seat. Easy seat could be crisscross applesauce. If your legs feel better extended, go ahead and extend them forward or even open, okay? And so I like easy seat with crisscross applesauce. So think about grounding your bottom and rooting into the ground, feeling your pelvis getting in the ground. If your eyes feel like closing, go ahead and close them. Or if you'd like to just relax your gaze, go ahead and relax your gaze. The mudra we're going to do today is a mudra where your right hand is on top of the left and the thumbs touch. We can place that in our lap. And go ahead and inhale and exhale. Inhale, reaching the crown of the head up toward the ceiling. Exhale, relaxing. Inhale. Exhale. Now you keep breathing. I've got a little something special to read to you. Today is International Women's Day. So I am thinking about caring for ourselves. And so if you create a sacred space for your relationships by attending to them with trust, love, care, kindness, and support. When we set an intention that the energy between ourselves and someone else is a compassionate, judge-free zone, we make it possible to be loving shelters for one another. Most people in life are just looking for a safe place to be themselves. When we give that to another person and allow them to give that to us as well, it is a way of keeping each other warm, even on life's coldest days. I like that. So go ahead and blink open your eyes. Welcome to practice. So we'll start with our hands to our side. We're going to inhale and reach up overhead. Exhale, fluttering the fingertips down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale the one hand down beside you. Reach up and over, keeping that left hip down on the ground. Inhale up. Exhale over to the other side, keeping both hips rooted onto the ground, opening up that side body. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Looking at those fingertips touch. Exhale the left hand down to the right knee and the right hand behind you. Inhale, reaching the body up, crown toward the ceiling. Exhale, twist the belly button to the right. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist the shoulders to the right. Inhale, expand, tall. Exhale, maybe looking over that back shoulder. If it feels good in your neck. Inhale up. Exhale, unwind and come back to the front. Inhale up, look at the fingers. Exhale the right hand down to the left knee and the left hand behind you. Inhale, reaching the crown up toward the ceiling, lengthening the spine. Exhale, twist the belly button to the left. Inhale, lengthen, expand. Exhale, twist the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen, expand. Maybe look over that back shoulder if the neck feels good. Inhale up. Exhale, unwind, coming back around to the front. So now we've twisted laterally, we've twisted rotationally. Now we're going to flex forward and backwards by doing a seated cat-cow. So place the hands on the knees. We're going to inhale forward, shining the chest forward, reaching far. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. All right, the spine has moved in all 6 directions. So we're going to warm up the wrist because we're going to do some sun salutations. So take your hands out and reach them up toward the ceiling and then push down. Up and down, up and down. And then let's rotate them. I'll rotate the other way. And then clasp the hands together and think about making the figure 8, the infinity. Opposite way. All right, so now let's jump into our child's pose. So I can show you where the resting spot is. So come back, we want to take our knees to the width of the mat. Reach the seat toward the feet. And maybe you want to start with your head on a block. So you rest. If that's easy, the next option could be to put your head on fist. Or maybe even the head to the mat. So we'll breathe here, 3 breath cycles. This is our spot where we can come to rest during the practice. If we lose our breath, we want to make sure in our yoga, our breath is always linked to movement. If we lose our breath, let's come back here and catch it and then resume in the practice. This position is always available for you. Alrighty, now let's walk the hands up a little closer to our body. Bring the knees in, tuck the toes, and think about your elbows going backwards like a cricket. That's our movement when we do our sun salutations. We don't want to flail the arms. They always go back like a cricket. All right, tuck the toes, lift the hips up to the sky. Keep the knees bent, belly's resting on the thighs. Inhaling and exhaling here. Maybe you want to walk the feet out, walk your dog. Stretching out the Achilles and the calves. Maybe you want to twist the hips, stretching them out. All right, so now let's come to stillness. When we're in this down dog, we're going to press into the thumb and the index finger. It's almost an L with our fingers. Our hips are reaching toward where the ceiling meets the top of the wall. Our ears are between the biceps. Maybe the biceps are rotated open so the collarbone is wide. We're looking in between the thighs. And so now let's walk the hands toward the feet. This is our first forward fold. Knees are bent. Head is pulling us down. That head is weighing about 12 pounds. Bend the knees. Walk the hands up the legs. The head will be the last thing to come up. All right. This is our first mountain. And so we're going to walk to the top of our mats. And each step we take, we're going to feel the four corners of the foot. So it's a long walk up to the front. And each step you can feel that the arch is up because the whole foot is engaged. Maybe lift the toes up. Each step. All right. So we are at our top of our mat. And we are going to do our first sun salutation. Each subsequent sun salutation is going to be a little bit more difficult, but you can always do the first one. So we're in mountain. The knees are flexed. Think about your tail pulling you down. Hands are shining forward. Let's inhale, looking at the fingertips touch. Exhale, the hands through the center, hinging at the hips. Our back is straight, hinging at the hips until we come into that fold. Now we're going to inhale to a flat back. You can rest your hands on your shins. This is a 90-degree angle. Think about rolling the shoulder blades back. And exhale, bring the hands down to the ground. Step back with the right foot. Drop the right knee. Inhale the hands overhead. Exhale the hands down to the mat. And step the left foot back. We are in tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, bend those elbows back. Knees, chin, chest are on the ground. And we're gonna scooch back and inhale into a baby cobra. The hands are on the chest line. Elbows are tucked into the body. And we're looking right at the top of our mat. Our neck isn't reaching back. It's a nice long neck. And now we're gonna push our hands into the mat and come back into a closed knee child pose. 3 breath cycles here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to table. Let's step the right foot forward. Inhale those hands up overhead. Exhale the hands down. And step the left foot to meet the right. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, reaching hands up overhead. Exhaling the hands, big prayer, into mountain. So now we'll step back with the left foot this time. Inhale the hands overhead. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Coming into forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back with the left foot. Drop the left knee. Inhale the hands overhead. Exhale the hands down. Step the right foot back to table. Inhale. Exhale, the chest and the chin down. Inhaling into baby cobra. Exhaling back to child's pose. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Coming back to table. Let's step that right foot forward. Inhaling the hands overhead. Exhaling down. Stepping the right foot forward. Inhaling flat back. Exhaling fold. Bend the knees. Inhale those arms up overhead. Exhaling through prayer into mountain. Okay, that is our simplest modified sun sal. Now this time, we are going to step back into a down dog, okay? But you can still stay in the table. So I'll cue both. Inhaling the arms up overhead. Exhaling, hinging at the hips into forward fold. Inhaling, flat back. Exhaling, the hands down, step the right foot back. Inhale, the hands overhead. Exhaling, the hands down. You can step back into table or into down dog. So now we're going to inhale into a plank. If you're in table, you just inhale. So inhale into that plank. And then we can come down because we're going to do our cobra. So if you're in the table, you'll come to knees, chest, chin. If you're in plank, you can drop the knees and do knees, chest, chin. Or you can drop the body all the way down. And inhale into baby cobra. Exhale into child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. So come in, inhale, stepping the right foot forward. Lifting the hands up overhead. Exhaling, hands down. Stepping the left foot forward. Inhaling. Exhaling. To the knees. Inhale those arms up overhead. Exhaling, big prayer into mountain. Ready? Let's do the opposite side. Inhaling the hands up. Exhaling, hinging at the hips. Inhaling, half hold. Exhaling the left foot back. Drop the left knee. Inhaling those arms up overhead. Exhaling the hands down. Step back to table or down dog. Inhaling into plank. Drop the knees, chest, chin, or lower the body to the ground. Inhaling cobra. Step back to child's pose. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Let's step the left foot forward. Inhale those hands up overhead. Exhaling, hands down. Step the right foot forward. Inhale. Exhale. To the knees. Reach the hands up overhead. Exhale, hands. Big prayer into mountain. Alrighty. How's that? Okay. Alrighty. So now we're going to think about opening up our heels and letting our big toes touch. And we're going to sit into chair. So you can have your chair with your hands in front of your chest, or you can have them overhead. If you have any kind of shoulder issues, come to in front of your chest. So I'll demo the chest. Think about keeping the knees so they do not go over the toes. That would mean this. We don't want that. We want the knees behind the toes. And when we think about our back, we don't want to round the back like that. And we don't want to hyperextend it. We're going to have a nice straight line from the base of the spine coming out of the crown of the head. Sitting back a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step the right foot back. Drop the right knee. Inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, down. Step the left foot back to down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So now we're going to take this left foot and we're going to reach it up. So we're in a 3-leg dog. And the toes, look at those toes back there. They're pointing toward the ground. You don't want to open up the hips right now. So lift that back leg up, spin the thigh inward so the toes look down, and come up on that right foot. Bend it a little bit and bring that left knee in toward the chest. We're in a cheetah pose here, and step that foot up. You may want to take your left hand and grab that ankle and pull it back up. All right, look where our feet are. Let's organize. We're on railroad tracks, right? The feet are not on a tightrope. Drop the right heel down to the ground. Place the hands on the hips. Come on up. We're facing forward. Maybe we lift up the left hand so our hips are facing forward. That helps us get our alignment. Go ahead and lift the right hand too. I like to clasp my hands together. Inhale. Exhale the hands down to the mat. And so we'll step back, either tabletop or plank. Lower the body to the ground. Inhaling cobra. Exhaling to child's pose or down dog. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Come up on the toes if you're in down dog. Look at the hands. Step the feet forward. Coming into flat back. Exhaling, fold. Bend the knees. Reach the hands up overhead. Exhale, deep prayer into action. Whew, that's some stuff. All right, let's do it on the other side. Bring those toes together. Open up the heels. I like to have my hands on the front chest. Sitting back into chair. Chest is up. Back is straight. Inhaling, I've got that long, straight spine with energy coming out of the base of the spine, coming all the way up the spinal column through the top of the head. Exhale and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale the left foot backwards. Drop the left knee. Inhaling, hands up overhead. Exhaling, hands down. And now we're gonna come up into our down dog. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhale. So let's roll into our plank. Lower the body down. Inhaling cobra. Exhaling, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Down dog. So now we'll take our right leg and we'll lift that up into 3-leg dog. Check out those right toes, make sure they're facing the ground. Come up on the left toes, bring the right knee in to a cheetah and step that right foot forward. All right, let's organize ourselves. Feet are on railroad tracks. We'll drop the left heel. Maybe bring the hands to the hips and bring the body upright. I like to have my hands in front of me and I'll raise the right hand. So I'm kind of twisting the body to make sure these hips are like headlights. They're facing forward. Go ahead and bring the hands up. Inhale. Exhale, the hands down to the ground. Stepping back to plank. Bring the body down. Inhaling up, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Come up on the toes, look at the hands, spin the knees. Step one foot up, step the other foot up. Inhaling, exhaling. Bend the knees, reach the hands up overhead. Exhale the hands, deep prayer into mountain. Alrighty, that looks good. All right. Mind if I crack the door open?
Not at all.
Okay. A little bit high. Okay, the top of the lock, yes. Alrighty, she's fine. She's fine. Okay. Alrighty. So now that was warrior one. Now we're gonna add our warrior two flow. Okay? So let's come down into our chair. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back. Let's just step back to plank or table. Lower the body down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes. Come up into down dog. Inhaling. Exhaling. So now we're going to come into that three-leg dog. The toes are pointing down. Come up on the right foot. Bring the foot into cheetah. Step the left leg forward. We're on those railroad tracks. Drop the right heel. Come up into warrior one. Inhaling. And now we're going to exhale and come into warrior two. So the back right foot is going to be parallel to the short end of the mat. The front foot is facing forward, making sure that front knee isn't collapsing inward. I start with my hands on my hips because I want to make sure that I'm in the present. I'm in the center. Sometimes people lean forward into the future. Sometimes the people are in the past, leaning back. We need to be in the present. Okay, extend the hands out. Look over the front hand. Inhale and flip that front hand up. Exhale, reaching back, giving that back wall a high five. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Inhale, flip. Exhale, reach. Warrior two. Now let's come into our side angle. Think about putting your forearm on. So right now our feet are like the tightrope. Before, when we did warrior one, we thought about our feet were on railroad tracks. We're thinking about our feet are on a tightrope, and the front foot is bisecting the back foot. And the hips are in line with the side of the mat. So the body and the hips are here. This is our warrior two. Okay, so now we're gonna bring this forearm to our front leg. Reach up and over. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Let's come back to warrior two. So now let's shorten our stance. And we're going to think about, we're still on that tightrope. And think about your toes now, instead of being parallel to the short end of the mat, that right toe is going to be looking up at the right front corner. So it's called sharpening the foot. So it's coming, so before it was here at 90 degrees, now we're coming into about 40 degrees. Okay, let's open the arms up, and we're gonna think about pushing this back hip backwards as we reach forward as far as we can go, and then we can come into our triangle. And think about our triangle being in one plane. Sometimes our butts stick out here. You wanna have, so I'm gonna get on the wall so you can see where we are. So if our body is on one plane, we're reaching forward as far as we can, and then we're still in that same plane. The shoulders, yep, that looks good, that looks good. And maybe you look up at that right hand. Inhaling, exhaling. So bend both knees, inhale, coming back up. That kind of helps strain on the back. Okay, now let's turn our feet to the long end of the mat. Yep. And place the hands on the waist. We're gonna inhale with a flat back, coming forward into our forward fold. Maybe you want to open up that feet a little bit wider. And I like to have my hands in line with the feet. And if you were to do a handstand, you could do that here. This is our prep. Look at our I'm gonna come to the side. Our elbows are going backwards like we did in our chaturanga. They're not flailing wide, they're coming backwards. And so maybe your head is going toward the ground. And this would be your tripod if you were to push into a handstand. Okay, that's our prep. Now let's come back up, hands on the hips, inhaling to stand. And now let's turn our right foot to the opposite end of the mat. And we'll step the left foot forward. And we are facing the opposite side of the mat. So let's inhale the hand. Oh, and then we're gonna come to our chair. Let's bring the toes together, reach the hips back. Make sure that we have a nice straight spine here. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back with the left foot. Drop the left knee. Inhale, the hands up overhead. Exhale, the hands down, coming right into our plank. Inhale, exhale, lower the body to the ground. Inhale, big cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, reach the hips up to the ground. Down dog. Maybe bend the knees. Maybe the belly is resting on the thighs. That helps you get a straighter spine because we want to make sure our bottom is reaching up toward the sky. When the knees are bent, maybe you can bring the heels to the ground more. Yep, yep. Inhale, exhale. Now come up on the toes. Want to lift the right foot up. Those right toes are facing the ground. Come up on the left foot. Bring the right knee into a cheetah and step forward. Now let's inhale, drop the left heel. Inhale into warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. That warrior two, we're on the tightrope. We're going to make sure that we are in the present, looking over the front hand. Inhale, flip that hand. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip the hand. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Now let's come to our side angle. Bring the forearm to the top of the thigh. Reach the left hand up and over, nice long diagonal. We don't want to round the hand, we want to reach. Because we have energy coming out of our fingertips, all the way down to our left edge of our foot. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, flip the hand. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. So now let's straighten that front leg, shorten our stance. And we're going to think about taking the left foot and the left toes are going to face the left corner. Open the arms up. Kick back the left hip. Reach forward till you can't reach any further. And then drop that right hand And reach the left hand up toward the sky. Now bend both knees, press into the feet, come back to our warrior two. And we're gonna go ahead and step the left foot up to the mat. And we have done our sun salutation. Surf, why don't you turn your body around and look at me down? This is my flow mostly for my Zoom people because it makes my back not get turned to them. Okay, so we are gonna do some balance now. So we're gonna balance with 2 feet. So think about coming up on your, lift the heels and we're on our toes. That's the inhale. Exhale, lower the feet. Inhale, up on my toes. Exhale, lower the feet and maybe bend the knees. So inhale the arms up, come on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, and we're in a chair. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2-leg balance is hard, isn't it?
Yes.
Exhale down. Alrighty. That's 2-leg balance. Now it's time for 1-leg balance. If you need your wall, that's always a good thing to use. I like to get off of my mat during my 1-leg balance. It helps me with stability. So we'll start by rooting in on our right foot. Think about those 4 corners that we talked about earlier. Lift the left heel. Open up the left hip. Bring that left heel next to your shin. And we have a couple of places we can place our left foot. It can stay on the ground, and this is a kickstand tree. It can come up to its right in the ankle to calf area. It does not stay at the knee, that's a bad place, or it can come inside the inner thigh. I'm on the kickstand today. Every day could be different. So go ahead and find your tree place and go ahead and bring the hands in front. Remembering to inhale and grow your spine tall. Exhale, root your foot into the ground. Inhale, maybe reach the arms up. Exhale, energy releases down into the ground through your foot. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands back to the chest. Bring the knee forward and step down. And I like to shake out my feet and shake out the hips. Alrighty, so now we'll stabilize in our left foot. And we will lift up our right heel and open up that right knee. Maybe find your place on the ground with a kickstand or on the calf or on the inner thigh. Inhale the hands in. Exhale, root and ground into that left foot. Inhale, maybe growing your tree branches. Exhale. Inhale, grow. Exhale, ground. Inhale, grow. Exhale, ground. Bring the knee forward, step down, shake it out, and we're gonna meet on the mat in forward fold. Yep. Hello, Ginger. Forward fold. So this is a really wonderful pose. We can think about rooting our hip bones into the ground like we did earlier. Inhale the arms up overhead, and with a straight spine, looking at those fingertips, hinge the hips. So you can't go any further. My belly's on my thighs. I'm looking at those hands. I cannot go any further, so I drop the hands on the shins or the ankles or the toes and let the chin fall to the chest. We'll be here for 3 breath cycles. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Walk the hands up the legs till we're upright again. And we will take the right foot and bring it into the left thigh. We'll take the right hand and extend it over so our bicep is tucked into our ear. We'll take the left hand over the left leg, Yep. And then we'll take that left hand and wrap it around our body and lean over the extended leg. Yep. And so we're gonna think about our body is facing the bent knee. So our body, the bent, take your right knee as the bent. Your body's gonna face that right knee, okay? And then we're gonna lean the left shoulder over the left leg. Yeah, no. So this is by your ear.
Okay.
Okay, and that left shoulder is gonna come toward the left knee. Left. Yes, yes, yeah. And we're opening up the right side body. Let's come up right. We'll grab onto this bent leg and bring it up to face the ceiling. Extend that left hand over that left long leg. Wrap it around that knee. Take the right hand, place it behind you, and twist. All right, unwind. And the knee that is long, we will bend and we'll come into a butterfly pose. And think about bringing your knee towards your toes. And the back can be rounded here. All right, roll the body up. And I'm gonna turn my body so my back isn't to you. Now this time we'll extend the right leg and the left foot is snuggled into the right leg. The left hand is reaching up high by the bicep. The right hand is over the right leg. We'll take that right hand and wrap it around our body and take our right shoulder toward our right knee. Yep. And we're coming down sideways. So our body is facing the knee again, the bent knee. Yep. And we're coming toward the side. Yep. Come down. Yep. Perfect. All right, let's come back up. We'll take our bent left knee and bring it up toward the ceiling and extend the right hand over the right leg, wrap it around the bent leg and take the left hand behind us and we do a little twist. All righty, let's unwind, extend both legs down. I like to have both legs bent. Bring the hands in front of us. And we're gonna roll down till we're laying down and our knees are still bent. All right. Inhale. Exhale. We can take the feet to the width of the mat and windshield wiper our knees, alternately dipping each knee down, twisting in the hips and side body. Alrighty, so we'll bring the feet in. We'll lift our right foot and cross it over the left knee and place the right hand on that right knee and push out, opening up the right hip flexor. Next option is to take both hands, thread them behind the left thigh and clasp them. And we can pull that left leg in. We can make sure both feet are flexed hard though. You don't want to hurt our knees, so flex those feet hard. Remembering to breathe. Alrighty, go ahead and release your hands. Let the left foot come down to the mat. Cross the legs. Extend the hands out to a T. And let the knees fall over to the left side. And we're having a spinal twist here now. Maybe look back at the right hand. Maybe take the left hand and put it on top of the right leg. Ginger, you're in my way. Nice spinal twist. Alrighty, unwind. You bring the knees up to face the ceiling, uncross the legs. Now we'll lift the left leg, place it on top of the right knee, place the left hand on the left knee, and open up that hip flexor. Now, option 2 is take the hands and thread them behind the right thigh and clasp them there. Make sure both feet are flexed hard. Don't want to hurt the knees. The full spine, all the way to the base of the spine, is flat on the mat. Spine is nice and long, neck is long, shoulders are on the ground, shoulder blades are on the ground. Alrighty, release your hands, let your right foot fall down to the ground. Let the left leg cross like you're sitting on the couch. Extend the hands out in a T. And let the legs fall over to the right side. Looking back at the left hand, maybe taking the right hand and placing on top of the top leg to give that twist a little more twistiness. Remembering to breathe. Bring the knees back to the center, uncross them. We are coming into our second to last pose of the night, and that is happy baby. So think about bringing the soles of the feet toward the ceiling. Hands can rest behind the thighs. They can reach up to the edges of the feet, or they can grab the big toes with your peace fingers, your index and middle fingers. We're in this nice happy baby. Maybe we rock from side to side, alternately extending the legs. Alrighty, go ahead and release the feet. Extend the legs down the length of the mat. I like to have my feet open so the feet are on the corners. My hands are open wide on my mat, taking up all the space. This is your Shavasana. Inhaling, exhaling. Think about your heels melting into the mat. Notice where the backs of the calves touch the mat. Let the back of the thighs rest into the mat, melt into the mat. Relax the lower back. Soften the stomach. Think about where the shoulder blades are resting into the mat. Collarbones are wide and open. Heart is soft and open. Neck is long. Maybe roll the back of your head a little bit, just like 1 or 2 degrees, to notice where the skull is resting onto the mat. Soften your cheeks. Relax your jaw. Relax the eyes. Relax that space in between your eyebrows. Soften the forehead. And think about the energy flowing out of the top of the crown of your head. Relax. Bring your feet together. Bring your fingertips over your head and stretch really long. Exhale, relax. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, relax. Roll over to your right side. Come into a fetal position. Rest your head on your bicep. Relax. Now take that top hand and press into the mat and bring yourself up to a seat with your eyes closed. And we're going to do 3 affirmations. What you'll do is open the hands out into a T on the inhale. Exhale, wrap them around your body and exhale. So inhale the arms open. Exhale them closed and say, I honor my physical body.
Physical body.
Inhale the arms open. Exhale them closed and say, I respect myself.
I respect myself.
Inhale them open. Exhale them closed and say, I love my life.
I love my life.
Now bring the hands in. Rest your thumb in between your eyebrows. Tell your body, thank you for supporting you during this practice. Thank your body for standing strong, letting you rest and be mindful. I thank each and every one of you for letting me lead you during practice. The love inside of me sees and loves the love inside of you. Namaste and amen.
Stay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. You're welcome.
Happy Women's Day.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Guru. Nice to have
Thank
you
you.
in class.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carolyn and Kim and Renee. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Michelle.
Oh, you're welcome. Enjoy. Have a
Alrighty,
nice
bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Michelle, and happy Women's Day for everyone.
You too,
Namaste,
Guru.
Guru.
Namaste.
Renee,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye.
Bye, girl.